Hey, thanks to Noah, I got some new software. This is pretty cool. You actually have to look at my ugly self while you do math. It's like almost double trouble. Let's get into this thing. I'm just going to do this front and back of 7.2, or actually it's a back and a front, the way the packet works. So I won't take too much of your time on this one. We'll roll through it. I got to put my glasses on because I can't see. All right. We got 7.2, and this page turned out terrible. I don't know what happened, but there's some fractions missing, but I'll fill them in for you if you want to write them in. Things to know up here, you can read through that. There's some good stuff over here that shows you words of and some, difference, and product. And if you wonder why I'm looking the other way, it's because I got HDMI hooked up to my computer, and my smart notebook is projecting on my TV, and it makes it really big, so people like me, really old, can see it a lot better. Okay, look at some of this stuff up here, and then here's your Desmos. You can always pull up Desmos to do some of this math on here too, especially when you find fractional parts of a number, like that right there. Especially when you got those stinking repeating decimals. Desmos seems to be really good with those too. So, and let me make sure that I gave Noah a big enough shout out for fixing all this. He put, what is this stuff called, dude?
It's called like OBS.
OBS is this software recording stuff, and it lets you put the picture up in the corner while you're recording something off of the screen. It's pretty stinking cool. I would have never been able to do it. But anyway, let's roll through this question. It says Christian made smoothies by mixing 2 and 25 liters of orange juice, 4 and 75 liters of pineapple juice, and 2 and 5/10 liters of grape juice. That sounds nasty. He then poured equal amounts of the mix into 5 different containers for his friends. So we're probably going to have to estimate a little bit. How much smoothie did Christian pour into each container? And looking at my notes, what I did here was I took the amounts of the liters, and I got a little room over here, so I'll write this. 2.25, boy, that's a terrible 2. And 4.75, my phone's blowing up over here. And what, 2.5 right here, and I'm just going to add those bad boys together. Use your handy dandy calculator. I'll use my handy dandy brain, and I'll tell you right now that that's, oh man, 9 and 5/10. My pen's lagging a little bit. Noah says it's because the HDMI is hooked up. We'll figure that out because I might work with that later. So all together with the orange juice, pineapple juice, and the grape juice, if you pour all that mess into some big bowl or something, you're going to have 9.5 liters of mess, is what I would call it. And we need to pour it into 5 different containers. So if I took like 5 cups or 5 glasses or something like that, and I poured it in evenly, where did it say that? Yeah, right there, equal amounts. Then we got to figure out how much is going to be in each amount. So if we're dividing this up into 5 different containers, that means that we got to take 9 and 5/10 and divide it by the 5 cups or containers or whatever you want to put it in. Cool? Red Solo cups, whatever you want, right? Doesn't matter. So when I do that on my handy dandy calculator again, I end up with 1 and 9/10 liters. But if you remember, it said about. So we can round that bad Johnson up to 2 liters. And there's the answer to that question. I feel like I took way too long on that. I'm going to try to hurry up a little bit. Look, this question right here, number 2, didn't have any fractions in it. Not sure why they didn't print. So I went through and made some up. If you'll write them in, that way it'll help us fix this thing. So let's go through this. I don't know if that's a typo or if that's a different name, Kevin. Whatever. Has a bag of Jolly Ranchers. Kevin gave. Now, let's put a fraction right here. Let's put, what did I write on my paper? 1/4 of the bag to Xavion, and what I write next? 3/8 goes here. There we go. Of the bag to Keisha. Then Kevin gave, and there's another fraction missing. I put 1/8 right there. Of the remaining candy to his favorite teacher, Mr. We should just put Buckner there and get rid of that walk, whatever that is. I don't know how to pronounce it. How much of the total candy bag did Kevin give to his buddy, Mr. Walk? Okay. All right. So what we got to do is it doesn't say it has a bag, so that's one bag. So let's take the fourth. I'm changing these bad boys to decimals. Come on now, don't do this to me. There you go. 0.25. It looks terrible. 3/8. 0.375. Cool. 1/8. 0.125. Okay. I'm going to add these together. Once I add those, I end up with this. 0.75. Okay? Cool. So that right there is how much of the bag he gave away. Most of us are going to see this right away. If you got one bag and you subtract 0.75 or 3/4 of the bag, then we know that this is just going to end up with what? 0.25, which is equal to 1/4. Okay? So then over here, the answer choices, I'll tell you what I wrote. For answer choice A, I put 1/8. This thing's really lagging. We'll work on it. For answer choice B, I put 1/4. And for answer choice C, I put 3/4. Boy, that 3 looks good, doesn't it? And for answer choice D, I put 3/8. Okay. So we can tell right now which one it is. How much did he give to Mr. Walk? Was the 1/4. Okay, cool. Let's go on down. Submarine was located at 200 feet below sea level. That below tells us it's negative. If it ascends, remember when we're doing ascending on ordering, it's least to greatest? So when an airplane takes off, it ascends, it's going up. So they're talking about this submarine ascending, which is going toward the surface of the water now. So that's kind of a positive 55. I'm going to put a negative little symbol right there. And then it says it drops 87. We can put positive right here. And we can put negative right there for the drop. Which integer represents a new position of the submarine. So all we got to do is these math operations with these numbers. So if I got negative 200, that's where you started, right? Let's add 55 because he's ascending. And when I take those two and add them, what do I get? Negative 145. And then, as he's at negative 145, he drops another 87 feet. And that ends up putting him at negative 232 feet. My numbers are terrible. We'll work on this software stuff and get it better for the next video. Okay. There we go. That one's done. Down at the bottom it says Mosiah ordered Mesa. I don't know what that is. Ordered from the menu below, and there's no menu below. But guess what? There's a menu over here. Let's go to the new page. Cool. She bought a hamburger. Cool. I'm going to put 1 right there. She bought 2 hot dogs. She bought a large order of fries. And she bought 1 medium soda. Y'all know what to do here. But be careful. How much change did she get from a $20 bill? First, let's figure out how much our food costs. $4.25. 2 times 250, $5. $2.95 for the French fries. I'm getting hungry now. 1 medium soda, $2.15. Cool. Where's your math package? You done this one already? You can be doing this with me. Go get your math packet, dude. What? Seriously, come on.
No.
Here, go get your pencil.
No.
Put it right there.
No.
Come on. Hey, everybody wants Noah to go with me, right? Yep. That's what I thought. Come on. Hurry, go with us. You're a friend.
I'm your friend. I'm not going with you.
Oh, you'd rather do it on your own, hadn't you? I know how you are. You get tired of hearing me anyway. If you guys live with me, you get tired of hearing me, I promise. Oh, let me flip mine over. Wait a minute. Here we go. All right, I add all this together. I get $14.35. Nice 3. It looks like he's a hunchback or something. All right. $14.35. Don't go down here and circle D. Come on, that's not what it asked. You started out with $20. Okay? Now you got to subtract $14.35. To me, that's that's expensive. I'm not spending $14.35. I don't care if I wouldn't spend that on Noah. 20 minus 14, and look how terrible that 5 is.
I'm going to hit you.
No, no hitting, no violence. 20 minus 14.35 equals $5. Nice dollar sign there. Golly, we got to work on this now. You think it's HDMI? Making it lag? That's what we'll do. We'll pull it out. $5 and, what'd I say? 65 cents. Okay. We could have been done already if this thing hadn't been lagging. Here we go. That's A. Boom. We got it. All right. Let's see what this one. Oh, another one where the fractions were missing, but I threw some in. This is not bad. Hang with me on this one. I put Donna made keychains for her friends out of string she started with. I put 3/4 feet. Oh, jeez. Noah's over here on his phone. 3/4 feet of red string. Blank feet of yellow. I put 2.5 here. You might want to write it up a little bit right there. 2.5. And then the green string, I put 4 right there. Just mixing it up. You got a fraction, a mixed number, and then a whole number. It says if Adana used a total of, and then this one I put 7 feet of string on the keychains, how much string remains unused? It's kind of like a change. What do we have left? Let's take the 3/4, and I'm popping all this to decimals. Okay? You don't have to, but I think it's easier. 0.75. 2.5 would be 2.5. And then 4. We need to add all those up. Okay. I end up with 7. I can't remember what. Can't remember what I got. 4, 5, 6. I think it was 7.25. Check me on my math here. 12 carrying on 4, 5. Yeah, that's it. 7.25 feet of string is what all this. Okay. That's what she had. Look, we added all those together, and that's what she had. Then it says if she used 7 feet, so all we got to do is do 7.25, which is what she started with. Subtract the 7, and all you got left is 0.25. Okay? But now here's where you get a little confused. What if all these answer choices are in fractions? A is 1/4, or whole numbers. B is 2, or C is 2. B is 7 1/4. And D is 5. Well, we can look at this and know that that's equal to 1/4. Cool. And we have Desmos during this, so you could type in 1/4 on Desmos to double check, make sure it equals that 0.25. Okay. Let's go to number 6. We're talking about Jamal went on a diving trip. He jumped off the deck of a boat into the water. Every second after he jumped in, Jamal descended 6 meters. Keyword here. What is the location compared to the deck of the boat after 10 seconds? Okay. That cool? And this right here is probably pretty key too, every second. So think about it. If he descends 6 meters every second, then that means we could take, this is negative, we could take -6 and multiply it by the 10 seconds. And we would get -60. Geez, poor guy, I hope he can swim. Okay? 6 meters, man, that's going to be tough right there. Maybe he's got a mask or some kind of air on his back or a tank or something. But there it is. Let's go to Carlos. Carlos making 3 cakes. 1 cake requires 3/4 cup of sugar. How much sugar will he need to make all 3 cakes? I'd change that to 0.75. Multiply it by the 3 cakes that I'm making. And if I ain't mistaken, 1.5 be 2.25. Put that in your calculator. And then if you're not sure which one that matches, you could easily put those like this in Desmos, that in Desmos, and it'll tell you which decimal matches. And to be honest with you, the only one that has the whole number 2 is B. Okay, there it was. We tried out the new software. I don't know about it. We'll keep working with it. The lag kind of got me a little bit, but we'll be okay. Keep watching videos. That way you're learning. What's my shortcut key to stop recording now?
It is